Embedded. Before we dive into today's powerful message, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our uplifting content. And if this video blesses you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs encouragement today. Strong. Finding peace in the storm. Have you ever felt like the world around you was falling apart? Maybe you've experienced moments when everything seemed chaotic, unstable, and completely out of control. Perhaps you faced storms in your life that shook you to your very core. If you have, then Psalm 46 was written for you. This ancient song carries a message that resonates just as powerfully today as it did thousands of years ago. It's a declaration of faith, a proclamation of hope, and a reminder that no matter what we face, we are never alone. God is our refuge. The psalm begins with one of the most comforting statements in all of Scripture. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Let's break this down, because every word matters. When the psalm calls God our refuge, it's painting a picture of safety and protection. Think about what a refuge is. It's a place where you run when danger approaches. It's a shelter in the middle of a storm. It's a fortress with strong walls that cannot be breached. That's exactly what God is for us. But notice, it doesn't stop there. God isn't just a refuge. He's also our strength. This means that when we feel weak, when we feel like we can't go on, when our own power runs out, God provides what we need to keep going. His strength becomes our strength. His power flows into our weakness. And here's the beautiful part. He is a very present help in trouble. God isn't distant or disconnected. He's not watching from afar, unconcerned with our struggles. He's right here, right now, in the middle of whatever you're facing. He's present, active, and ready to help. Therefore, we will not fear, because God is our refuge and strength. The psalm makes a bold declaration. Therefore, we will not fear. This isn't denial or pretending that scary things don't exist. It's a choice based on truth. It's saying that even when terrifying circumstances surround us, we can choose not to be controlled by fear because we know who holds us. The psalm then describes scenarios that would absolutely terrify anyone. The earth giving way, mountains falling into the heart of the sea, waters roaring and foaming, mountains quaking. These are images of total chaos and destruction. Everything that seems solid and permanent is suddenly unstable and dangerous. If you're finding value in this message, take a moment right now to like this video and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us reach more people with this life-changing truth. The river of God. But then the psalm shifts to a completely different image. It talks about a river whose streams make glad the city of God. This is such a powerful contrast. While the seas are raging and mountains are crumbling, there's a peaceful river flowing through God's city. This river represents God's provision, His peace, and His presence. Even in the middle of chaos, there's a place of refreshment and joy for those who dwell with God. The streams make the city glad, bringing joy even when everything outside the walls is falling apart. The psalm declares that God is within her. She will not fall. This is the key to stability in unstable times. It's not about our circumstances being perfect. It's about God being present with us. When He is within us, when we dwell in His presence, we have an anchor that holds no matter how fierce the storm. Be still and know. One of the most famous verses from this psalm comes near the end. Be still and know that I am God. In our frantic, anxious world, this command is revolutionary. When everything around us demands our attention, when problems scream for solutions, when fear threatens to overwhelm us, God invites us to be still. Being still doesn't mean being passive or giving up. It means stopping our frantic efforts to control everything, and instead remembering who God is. It means pausing long enough to reconnect with the truth that He is God and we are not. It means letting go of our need to figure everything out and trusting the one who already has it all figured out. The verse continues with God declaring that He will be exalted among the nations and in the earth. This is a reminder that God's ultimate victory is certain. His purposes will be accomplished. His kingdom will come. No matter what temporary chaos we see, God's eternal plan is unshakable. The Lord of hosts is with us. The psalm ends with a refrain that appears twice. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. The title Lord of Hosts refers to God's sovereignty over all heavenly armies. He commands legions of angels. He has unlimited power at His disposal. And this mighty God is with us. Not against us, not far from us, but with us. He's also identified as the God of Jacob. This is significant because Jacob was far from perfect. He was a deceiver, a schemer, someone who made many mistakes. Yet God chose him, loved him, and transformed him. This reminds us that God doesn't wait for us to be perfect before He becomes our refuge. He meets us where we are, flaws and all, applying this truth today. So, how do we live out Psalm 46 in our daily lives? It starts with making a conscious choice to run to God as our refuge, instead of trying to be our own refuge. When troubles come, our natural instinct is often to rely on ourselves, to panic, or to look for quick fixes in all the wrong places. But this psalm invites us to a different way. We can practice being still by creating space in our busy lives to simply be in God's presence. We can remind ourselves daily that He is our strength, especially on days when we feel we have none left. We can choose faith over fear by rehearsing the truth of who God is, instead of obsessing over our problems. Before you go, remember to subscribe to our channel for more encouraging biblical content. Hit that like button if this message spoke to you, and share this video with someone who needs to hear that God is their refuge today. Your support means everything to us. Conclusion. Psalm 46 isn't just ancient poetry. It's a lifeline for anyone facing storms. It's a reminder that when everything else fails, God remains. When mountains crumble and seas rage, He stands firm. And because He is our refuge and fortress, we can face whatever comes with courage, peace, and unshakable hope. The Lord of hosts is with you. Let that truth sink deep into your heart today.